Alright guys, so I figure I'd do a monthly update video for the month of May because it's hard to believe we are now in May. Our pecan tree is now fully grown. It's got leaves on it. It has these little stragglers on them, and they are already just falling into the yard. And I cut the grass yesterday. Looks really good. It's been raining a lot. We had a really good downpour last night to early this morning. And let's see, Monday I was up at the farm. I was wanting to cut the grass, but the grass up there was just too wet, and there were puddles of water that was standing even right in front of the shop. I couldn't even get the mower out, or couldn't even get the tractor out as well. So I ended up just not mowing. But the reason why I was up there is because there was actually some damage up there at the farm. There was a tree that came down. It actually smashed one of the little tin buildings. Didn't do any other damage to the property, which is actually good. I might try and go back up there Sunday just to let y'all have a look. And yeah, but like I said, I'm going to try and come back up there this Sunday. There is a chance of more rain. If it does rain Sunday, I may not just bother coming. May not have luck going back up to the farm to cut the grass up there probably till Mother's Day. Yeah. Little update here on our new AC unit. And as you can hear, it is running. I think it's only in dehumidifying mode. We've had this thing now for about 2 or 3 weeks now. It's been working fantastic. I don't know, from back there, you can actually hear the neighbor's air conditioner running. Just hear it rattling. There was someone over there earlier. The back door was actually open. When I was mowing yesterday, I was able to take a look at the AC unit. Just curious of what brand that they have. They actually have a Lennox. That's so ironic, because being that this is an Armstrong Air, you know, this is also made by Lennox. Listen how quiet that is. Yeah, I'm curious to see on how well this thing will perform this summer. Especially since now we're in May, the temperatures are starting to get a lot warmer. And since I was mentioning about storm damage at the farm, I do want to say my thoughts and prayers to all the people that were affected by them really bad tornadoes up in Oklahoma, primarily in Marietta and Sulphur. So I believe, let's see, Sulphur had a EF3 tornado, and then Marietta had an EF4. Yeah, really, really bad. And see, my mom has an aunt and some cousins that actually live in Ardmore, which is just between Marietta and Sulphur. And so, yeah, just terrible. Here's the look at the grass out front. Looks really good. Last week, my mother trimmed the boxwood hedges. So they look much better. I mean, they're not perfect, but they'll start getting better eventually. Yeah, it looks like, I think that's this, yeah, that rain barrel, the valve is dripping. Even though it's all the way, that valve probably needs to be replaced. I think we've had this problem before. Let's see, my mom's flower bed's doing really well. Look at those hydrangeas. This is probably the best that they have done. We got different colors here. We got some blue, some purple, some pink. I think this is the best that they have done. They look fantastic. I know, I need to wash up my mother's car. It's very dirty. Just hadn't been able to do that because it's been raining a lot. I don't know if I did mention in one of my previous videos, but my mother has had this car for 10 years now. And I don't know if I mentioned about this, but my mother did get new tires. This would be the second set of new tires. So the tires that are on it now are Continentals. She had these tires put on, let's see, about a month and a half ago, before her and my dad took a trip up to Florence, Kentucky. And that was just when I was all home by myself, and that was when I got sick with COVID. And I do need to fertilize. This is usually the time I usually like to fertilize, but I will do that very soon. I will go and get some fertilizer. And you guys know how I am. I always like to use organic fertilizers. Don't use those synthetic fertilizers that you would buy at the big box stores. Just bad stuff. Bad for the environment, it's bad for your health. Okay, let's have a look in here at the lawn equipments. All right. See, there's the Ryobi battery-powered hedge trimmer. This is what my mother used. It's a very good hedge trimmer. It's lightweight. Much lighter though than my Echo HC150 hedge trimmer. I haven't used that hedge trimmer in quite a while. Okay, so I thought I'd give some updates on a couple of the lawn equipments. I've been having some issues with some of them, as y'all may know. Start out with the Lawnboy 10323. The one problems I did have, well, one of them is all fixed, the self-propelled. Got a new self-propelled cable, The other problem was a leaky carburetor, and I did put a new kit in, which meant it had a bowl gasket, needle and seat, and a new float. Put all those back in. The carburetor doesn't actually leak, but I've just discovered why it had been leaking. It will only leak whenever for some reason, I push on the primer bulb. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. Only after about 2 or 3 pushes on the primer, I would hear sort of like a little hiss sound that normally I don't really hear that much. And that's when I've noticed the fresh wet spot on the carburetor. It's on the other side of the carburetor from where the main fuel line connects to the carburetor. It's just coming from down below that. So for right now, I'm going to just use this mower with the current carburetor that's on it. More likely I'm going to have to get a new carburetor for this lawnmower. So yeah. And for the Lawn Boy M Series, I went on eBay and I ordered a new handlebar, pretty much just like this. It has all good function control cables. I'm going to use that handlebar for parts. So what I'm going to do, once I do get that new handlebar, I should get it sometime next week. I'm going to take it apart. I'm going to get the BBC cable off of it and then install it onto this one. And then hopefully I'll get this mower back up and running very soon. Hopefully maybe if sometime, maybe this month or next month, I will feature it in one of the lawn cutting videos. If I can get it fixed by next weekend, maybe I can feature it in the next lawn cutting video. Or if not, I'll feature it in June. Which what I may do for the next lawn cutting video instead. I'll probably take out the Lawn Boy 8461. Yeah, so once I do get that fixed, I will finally have all 4 lawnmowers working again. So, yeah. There we go. Get this locked up. That's going to do it for the update video. So more likely I will do the new lawn cutting video maybe next weekend. Maybe not. It all depends what's going on, because next Sunday is Mother's Day. Alright, so I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and so thanks for watching.